Come on, set. 18 Gator.
54. Mike, 54. Crunch time, defense.
Let go.
Ito Smith, his first carry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready.
From the 31, Rudolph. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for, and it's third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, lock it.
Jump.
Come.
You got tight. You got tight.
Shoot.
Now Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
King.
Mike 50.
Point it right. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Kill.
Topper.
50, check 50.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Down. 18 Gator.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, exit.
Mike 54. Mike 55.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Now.
On 2nd and 9, Rudolph. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there and a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know you felt that one.
Let 180.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Check. Run.
Lucky.
Up.
Hey, Zoo.
Check right. Watch 85. Check right. Run. 3. Real. What's that?
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, alert.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Alert.
It's our time, guys.
Watch out.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 65 yards. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Rudolph looking to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, check 20. Hey, Sam on. Go.
Now here's Snell. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Rudolph going to do it himself. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got
protein spill. Ready to go.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Rudolph. Washington's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A gain of 5, but not enough, leads to a 4th and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They come out here in the eye. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Smith. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Hurry!
On 2nd down, it's Haynes. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
Alert! Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Play fake. Mayfield. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try the left side. It's Haynes. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
58, right?
Hey, alert 33.
58, right there. All right.
Throwing, Mayfield. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Watch time. Tight end right.
Pistol.
Three down. Watch the edge.
Hey, wahoo!
Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Point after, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down now, it's Smith. And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
All day, baby, all day.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Complete to Washington. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
50, plant.
54. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight.
5.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
60 yards.
Watch the screen.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll try the right side here with Smith. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Mike 53. Man, that's
Set, go.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Ready?
Now it's Rudolph. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
180.
Right here,
Regular. 50.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Pick me up. Here we go.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. On 3rd down, Haynes. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Come on, fellas.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Point it right.
Now Mayfield. Got a man, Slayton. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rudolph. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
King! 50 to Mike. 50.
Hey, Foxtrot.
D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Let's go, Mike 50.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Haynes. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Safe.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Point it right.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, seam 6.
Now Rudolph. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the curl.
Hurry!
I got him. That's me.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We want this.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Haynes. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now a give, right side. Haynes. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now a give right side. It's Haynes, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
180.
Hey, tight.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Haynes, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Come.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Deep grip.
Rudolph looking to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rudolph now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Derek Kindred there to get a hand on that one. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the penalty, it's Smith. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
He wasn't ready.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll run it again with Smith. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Greystone, travel.
You think you gonna get this?
Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Myles Garrett in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready, go. Hit it.
Here we go on 4th, Rudolph. And Thomas has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
53 at the mic. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Check the backer, check the backer.
80 weapon. Set, go.
From the red zone now, Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was